Good morning. It's Wednesday morning and time for the Wednesday meditation. The daily word today was on faith, and there was a statement in there, which is one of the affirmations that I am using. And I'm sorry I had this all set, but okay, there we go. I stand fast in faith and expect the best. And that's like uh, the definition of faith in the Bible is that you basically may not be seen, but you know that the best will happen. And that is something I think we all need to, reaffirm often. Because if we don't, as Reverend Gretchen says, we could come in contact with the cosmic 2x4. So having faith and being aware of it, I think, is most important. Um, I was getting the laundry ready to wash earlier this morning, and it popped up in my head of one of the times that I've had faith that was extremely strong. I had had some issues with my health, and they couldn't find out what was wrong, and I got really sick. I'd lost 60 pounds. They didn't know what it was. They couldn't find it, and but I just kept having faith. I never ever gave up. People around me thought that I wasn't going to make it, but I just kept having faith. And one day they found out what was wrong. 2 days later, I had surgery. It was cancer. They got it out. I never had to have radiation. I never had to have chemo. It was all done. I later found out when I went to go back to the doctor 6 weeks later that he had brain cancer and he knew he was dying. And he gave up that morning to play tennis with his daughter who'd come from New York to visit him so that he could do my surgery. My faith was so strong that I just knew everything was going to be fine, and that doctor made sure that it was. So that was probably the strongest conviction of faith that I could think of. But, you know, sometimes you have to have faith that you're running late and you need to get a parking space, and they open up. Faith works in big ways, faith works in small ways. But one of the things I think we have to understand is you have to be aware of it. You have to be open to it. You have to have the conviction that it is present. Because God does the work, but if we don't believe, if we don't trust, it's like a chair. You know that that chair is there, and you believe that it will hold your weight. But it isn't till you sit down that you actually trust that the chair will hold your weight. It's the same thing with faith. It's basically what my husband says, putting your money where your mouth is. It's being, just knowing that that will happen. And as many of you know, what I've been doing, and I've been doing this since mid-April, is saying, in every day, in every way, my life is getting better and better and better. 100 times a day. I'm still saying it. And one of the things that I've noticed is it has not only increased my belief in faith, but it has made me more aware how often that saying that 100 times a day lets me not worry about what's going to happen at all, because I have developed such a strong faith that the day will, kind of undo. I've done things this morning that I had no intention of doing that when I got up. But as I'm being directed, I'm having faith it's the right thing to do. And I've accomplished so much, and it's only 9 o'clock. That was not my intention. But if you have the intention of faith, it will be there for you. And you have to trust and know and believe that whatever is unfolding is for the highest good in your life. So what I'd like to do now is just take a few minutes, and I would like you to just maybe think back to times in your life where faith was very evident, and times when you really, really needed to have that faith. And then I just want you to sit there after you think about that. Just sit there and listen. Listen to anything that Spirit wants to tell you. Because you need to be open, you need to be trusting, and you need to be in faith to know that faith is working for you. So let's take a couple of deep breaths and spend 4 or 5 minutes just bathing in faith in our lives and listening for any messages that Spirit might want to give you about faith. Okay, let's return to now. I got several messages. One of them was, every time we step into a car, we have faith that it will work. And we trust and know that it will work. That is a mechanical thing, but it works the same in our life. There's a lot of things going on now, politically, climate-wise, everything. We have to have faith and know that whatever is unfolding for a reason, and that part of our transformation is to believe strongly that everything will work together for good. Each and every one of us needs to have that belief, and we need to work together to believe that faith can do all things, heal all things, and be all things. So I have two affirmations. One's from the daily word from today. I stand fast in faith and expect the best. I stand fast in faith and expect the best. I stand fast in faith and expect the best. Knowing that God has your back. That's basically what it is. And whatever is the best is what will we will be given. We cannot determine. Each and every single one of us cannot determine what is best for us or other people. And the other one is, my life improves with my belief in faith. My life improves with my belief in faith. My life improves with my belief in faith. So thank you for being here, and I appreciate each and every one of you coming and viewing this. We try to give you a variety of people and topics, and just be with you part of your day to make it a little bit better. Have a wonderful Wednesday.